Всем хай! Мы играем в LA Noire. Водительское сиденье. Короче, здесь водитель, он сидит, у него сиденье есть для этого. Об этом мы, видимо, и будем дело вести. Наверное. А может быть, кстати, и нет.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Окей.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Это какой, блин, пафосный дядя. Но вот с этим пафосным дядей мы и будем работать.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Quiet,
Hello,
Phelps
кек.
is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I did more.
Так, ну, в общем-то, все веселье-то у нас в чем? Веселье нам разобраться нужно. Короче, что-то там машинёшка какая-то припаркована. С машинёшкой, видимо, что-то не так.
6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say?
Ну вот прям 5 минут. Но вот не надо доебывать. Так, может мне машину дадут?
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district.
Так,
I'll direct.
а чё мы не на патрульной машине? Ну ладно. А нет, так нет.
Unbelievable!
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah. Any
So,
unit to handle,
tell me a little about yourself,
identify.
Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up
Ну
in San
вот тут, кстати,
Francisco.
да.
My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford.
Типа, блин, а чё ты... Вам с ним работать надо, тебе ему доверять, по идее, надо.
45 as the first lieutenant, fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. A year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night,
Nah.
raked in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I
Как
did
бы,
6 years as a patrolman.
блин, вот Фелпс, он такой стрёмный немножечко. Такой заносчивый пиздюк. То типа, вот, блядь, я тут. Да мне некогда этим заниматься вообще, я сюжеткой тут, понимаешь ли, запарился. И да, кстати, тут как таковой прокачки нет, поэтому смысла выполнять побочки тоже нет, ради ачивок разве что только. Что ты делаешь? Видишь, менты едут. Так, аккуратней, блин. О, вот теперь приехали куда надо. Окей, Пасифик и Электрик. Ладно. На. Могли бы асфальт побольше положить.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Так, ну окей. Окей. Пойдем пошарим, посмотрим.
You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Так, ну и что, нам что надо-то? Угу. Сейчас будем разбираться.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Так, окей.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
We better get back to work, sir. We've got a mystery test waiting at the lab.
Ага. Это интересно. Походу ни хера тут такого нет нужного. Ни хера нужного тут походу нет.
Doc, Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Так вот, значит, да? Ебать. Вот это повеселились.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Прям охуеть. Так, нам тут, в принципе, смотреть особо не на что. А вот здесь можно глянуть. Ага. Бойня Риверсайд. Получатель F. Морган. Одна свинья, $3.20.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Окей.
Junk.
Так, ну тут походу ни хера полезного мы не увидим. Ладно. Так, а ты у нас кто? Понятно, хуй в кожаном пальто. Ага.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Окей. Интересно, но не совсем то, что нам надо. Некий Эдриан Блэк, банкер Хилл-авеню. Так, Жанат. Жанат, это важно.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Так.
Happier times, I guess.
Блять, какие они криповые-то, ёптать. Ладно. Этот мы уже хорошо так посмотрели. Полазили. Опа-на.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Инстахит. Прям когда у вас, ребята, Инстаграм тут появился. Так. Ну ладно. Нам же еще вот с этим хреном поговорить надо.
I'm at a loss. Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Так, ага.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Так. Ага. Так.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Ну, допустим.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Ладно, ну не знаешь, хрен с тобой.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Ладно.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Ну, как бы
I
да.
don't want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie.
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Ладно.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Ну,
When
допустим.
you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your
Окей.
help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Ладненько. Если так надо. То пусть будет так. Ага. Ну, чё-
20 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
Так.
What did you tell the wife?
Play it by the book. No stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Ладно, интересно и любопытно. Так, нам куда? Ух ты. Вот что меня в этой игре вышибает, так это, блядь, ёбаная необходимость ехать через всю эту. Реально через весь город, блядь.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap. But why leave the car? Obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. How so, genius? Where is
Так.
it?
If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car. That's what I think, though.
Doesn't add up.
Так, ладно. Вот мне бы очень не помешала возможность, блять, что ты делаешь.
Read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along in his oil light. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
He's on a rail crossing.
oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
Так,
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless. Jesus, Cole!
блять, ты долбоёб.
You'll get
Серьезно?
plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
Так, ага. Конечно.
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, folks. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Так, такая. Да ты, блять, наркоман. Ой, блядь. Сколько ж дебилов за рулем, а? И я самый главный дебил за рулем. Ой, приехали. Приехали.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Так. Ага.
Just a minute.
Здравствуйте.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Ладно. Придется попиздеть.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try
Okay.
to stay calm and remember
Вот
everything we
интересно-то.
talked about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Вот это уже любопытно.
Come on.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Так. Нам, полагаю, надо куда-то в спальню пройти, наверное. Если у них там есть спальня.
Have a good look around. There's gotta be something in here to go on.
Опаньки. Вот это уже любопытно. Куда-то он сдриснуть собрался.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Ага.
This must be Adrian's.
Ага. Опа-на.
Stenzel.
А вот и очечи.
Aura match.
А вот и очечи. Очечи — это интересно. Так, ух ты. Моему Эдриану скучаю без тебя и скажу сам, возвращайся скорее, люблю Николь. Вот так вот, блять. Эх, бля. Эх, жируля. Ты смотри-ка. А это что такое? Надо подумать. Бар у Кавана. Вот. Интересно. Так, где-то что-то еще должно быть, я прям уверен. Вот это все, конечно, очень интересно. Так. Ага, инстахит этот ваш. Ладно. Интересно.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Да подожди ты. Вот это уже интереснее. Так. Угу. Вот мы такую хуйню видели. Так, еще нам надо вроде как газетку глянуть. А, психотерапевт Фонтейн. Это не Фрэнк Фонтейн, случайно?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
О, ну понятно. Наркоту его сейчас обколет. Сразу успокоится, блядь, вообще спокойный будет. Ну, какие психотерапевты-то у них?
Journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Как странно это все выглядит. Так, ну ладно. Нам, короче, нужно сейчас найти телефон.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Так, ну давай уже звони.
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Окей. Но нам нужно не в бар. Нам нужно сходить на улицу. И кое-чего там посмотреть. Где там этот ваш нагреватель? Подожди. Где-то здесь он должен быть. Ух ты, блядь. Так. Так, реклама Инстахит. Ага. 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 Ага.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Такие вот пироги. Ладно, значит, нам придется поговорить с этой бабцой. Где она там? Ну что ж.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Okay.
Say that about Morgan, ma'am.
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Ладно.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Ладно.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So
Ну ладно.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
6.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Чё ты пиздишь ты, мать?
You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Ага. Тут такое дело.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling.
У меня один вопрос, он такой жиробасин, на него как вообще?
I want to know that he's safe.
Ладно.
Frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Ага, по делам, конечно.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Ладно.
Please do, detective.
Такие вот у нас дела. А нам тем временем нужно в бар.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Поехали в бар.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
О, наконец-то.
Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem to type, but stranger things have happened.
Ладно.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
That cherry power.
Так, нам надо с барменом поговорить, наверное.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Ну ладно.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Этот что ли?
Frank Morgan? Who's asking? Food wasn't great. You're real nice. Cole Phelps, LAPD.
А я думал тот.
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Че, правда что ли?
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Пиздит, как дышит.
You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Так, ну как бы квитанция на свинятину.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Ладно.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Ну, знаешь ли.
Tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa.
Вот так вот, значит, да?
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan.
Интересно.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Так. Давай-ка мы его все-таки припрячем, а тут что-то стрёмный он какой-то.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Так.
You can drive. So, where you want to go?
Да, я, наверное, буду по большей части пропускать такие штуки, потому что мне немножечко надоедает кататься. Ага.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE freight depot is not human. Repeat, not human.
Да, это понятно было, что кровь там вообще левая.
Swine is the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Ох, бля. Вот это по катушке. То есть напарник-то тоже иногда въебывается. Черти куда. Ладно. Пойдем поищем паренька.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Пойдем поищем паренька. Так, опа. Морган. Вторая квартира.
Apartment 2.
Замечательно. Ее-то мы и пойдем искать. Трешечка, четверочка. Двоечка.
Help you, gentlemen?
Здравствуйте.
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest. Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Ага. Ну, конечно.
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Какой-то у нас шустрый жиробасина. Ладно.
Mr. Black, get back here right now. Stop right there, Adrian.
Слышь, парень.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with me?
Ой, блин.
Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Ай, блин. Вот цирк-то, а?
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Ладно. Так. Весело. Улик найдено 14 с 14 и правильных вопросов 12. Так, ущерб по автомобилям 261 бакс. Эдриан Блэк может готовиться к суду? Газеты его порвут. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. Всем пока.